ice cream law. When you eat it with soda, it's twice as cool. All I can say 187, so I was like, maybe it's 3 times as cool. This one has a green spot, so Synesthesia. That's a funny game to bring up. Alright, look at the stars that are stupid as fuck and want my reach but don't know how to signal. Pretty much every star in this room right now. And I'm like, yo, I drive as an amateur. Pretty good. Like, what's the word? Like ring laws, okay? There's 23 ring laws. They're supposed to wear the ring on me always. But also known as dads that can get the money. Fathers that can get the money. They'll be the ones that get the money. They have 23 male stars that they line up with, so that's 46 men that should be wearing a ring. That I can show you, Synesthesia. You're not supposed to be on ecstasy anymore. You're supposed to be like a good old-fashioned, full-hearted, like, life. Enthusiastic, like, I'm trying to help James come and not get beat up. Because if you're still on this game of beat him, shame his offense, I'm like, yo, it's me that they're shaming every day. It's today's date 937 of me going through physical torment. This fucking pimple is annoying me. This shit just showed up like today. Jesus Christ, that was random, huh? Alright, like, look at this comb. Look at that hair, right? We just talked about this. I've been brushing my hair now for like a month. And that's all that's on there, right? Sometimes a little bit more, but there's times I brush it within a week and mat up. I have these in bags and dated to match your bank account transfers. No, it's not a game. It's not a game how you have me abused. Hollywood, I'm shaming you $17 billion. Where the fuck you think you get off on this shit? These girls that are always on these tiles know this is not a game to take up the front. With the man or woman that I jump with, you will be not shaming you when you're rich framed. I will be paying you $100 million out of my own how to make a killing I guess you say bar mitzvah party money, because they're really going to give me a party like that. I'm allowed to take 45, but I'm just going to take 10 for myself, and that's going to Hollywood. Okay, so synesthesia, right? I want to show you something about synesthesia. Like, you know, in the industry, we call those cigarette burns, and it's like that little black screen from like Fight Club or whatever. I'm like, these are for the dumb people that like have been going, synesthesia, this is the realest synesthesia I've ever seen. I was just talking about this, like on the bus today with this guy. And that's Wes. And that's also my right eye and left eye offense. So it's probably like a woman or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're going to play into it. That's for that guy that asked the question. Point is, alright, like I was talking to this guy on the bus today and I was like, can you imagine if we were just sitting here and like real hallucinations, right? Like I made you see an orange dog. Like this dog needed construction. You know what I mean? Like one of the games with orange that we play with. And like, it was a good dog. And I showed you a premonition of it. Like I made you hallucinate real quick. For like a minute. A dog came by with no fear. And I was like, it's orange, homie. Like that doesn't mean something to you? Like on levels, the 2 levels of like the reversals of like where the white power is recording, like these things have they have the mark of white power recording, and they're marked where the black power is recording. So you see my point, how the argument's real? On this color. This is literally orange right here. This set of people. And that's the construction that we fuck with on like reality. Okay, so listen. Like I show you an orange dog and you're like, I was like, look at that baby dog. Like it was a puppy. Like it likes to fight. And we're like, So, like, I brought it around some killers one day, and I was like, let's see if they get along. And it came down on you because those dogs were real about being a dog, and that was like a killer thing. And they're like, he thought about it, but he never was real. And so those that got around him developed warrants on themselves for like playing this game of cat and mouse everywhere. And this came down on you as a star. Because I warned you every day that I know how to fucking drive from church through synesthesia and through pareidolia, because that's your offense. Like Jennifer Lawrence pops into my mind, and I'm like, hey Jen, I can see you naked all the time, acting weird as fuck. And I'm like, they don't even let me write it down now. He took up offense as my dad. And that's us connecting on on 5 and 4. I call it out like that. On forward offense. And remember, eat your ice cream with soda. It's twice as fun. Back to the synesthesia conversation. So I'm calling you out. Again, Hollywood. I shamed you $17 billion when I came. Elon, Jeff, and I shamed and rich framed Sky for the other 28 billion. They'll be getting their cut out as long as they want to jump the way I want to jump. It's probably 5 each for one of them, for them two right there. That's their 10. I want 10. Just 10. You stars got nothing coming. You're all shamed. Because you're a star, you can get high, and you're just not doing it. I will fuck you for you to get your money back. Hey, you want to share, daddy? Then you'll let me fuck you like all the time. And this is me calling you guys out on YouTube. You're still hot, you just get me beat. Because like you come over here with your hotness thinking like you could boss around my precious world laws as a woman and my precious marriage laws. Oh, God forbid, the marriage story laws, you know what I mean? Like we're setting up marriage story laws each way. Like look at Jennifer Lawrence trying to press this issue of fear. And you know who that is. And my third eye, like, that's the black power. Like, hey, dumbass, you're mine. But go ahead and press it. I am shaming with left eye offense, not right eye offense. Right eye offense that stays with me understands the synesthesia that we use is not a game. This is the evidence on the offense that I've given you guys. On it's not a fucking game. On, like, this number 79. Can you see that it's embroidered right here? Like, it's embroidered. Why? Because there's a yellow. There is yellow. The word yellow goes to the Wi-Fi. I have to say it. There's a clear. It's called a clear thing of glue. And where is it marked? If this was a Punnett square, this would be well-behave, well-behave. Well-behave, misbehave. Misbehave, well-behave. And misbehave, misbehave. Reversals. Let me call out the reversals. Just get this live so we can shut the fuck up about it. Alright, so this would be West on 1. Because to reverse it and go, white power needs to separate from black power. Because this would be West when they're fraternizing. West, North, South, East. Like the softest people have to like fraternize with like the hardest people. These people are not supposed to be on ecstasy at all. It reverses, right? This is the reverse. And this is how I'm giving you the offense. This piece of glue is how we framed you on offense, okay? So you're not dumb anymore. You need to listen to my dad when he's talking, and it's that sweet wife of mine. When she goes, stop doing this, please. You're getting beat. Listen to us in these synesthesia patterns. And like, this is why we're showing you. A, if you're not seeing all pink, the darkest pink they have, it's all fucking lie. So we're going to give you offense on lying and being able to lie. But can you imagine? Okay, so reverses. North stays right here. East has to come up here. That's East on 1. Because East is West is white power brother, but they lust and play and envy, and they're stupid as fuck, and they mock South, who is all wrath and pride. South has to come down here to misbehave. Okay? And these angles are already discussed on white power recording with black power. This is the angle that they're recording on this color. Recording, okay? You're seeing this color, it's recording. If you've seen that color and you've been given offense for 4,000 seconds, like that's Lawrence over there thinking that she could press light issues. And it's going to get called. This guy's on offense on like true Jewness, and I don't know what to say besides we're becoming one foe of each other. Like, all right, listen. And by the way, this would be north because south would have been right there, but they reversed north. This is for high power shit. If you didn't get it, it's cool. Let me simplify for the foundation. When you're out there on the street and you walk by me, you know I'm a fucking bird. So all you guys on the bus already have chores for following me, big time. And I'm like, look at this fucking crocodile. This fool's walking up to me like he's gonna do something. Like, why'd the chicken cross the road? We're like, why'd that crocodile cross the road? Oh, he's a crocodile. And by the way, in Florida, we're literally rich shaming and framing you so fucking hard that we're over there in Florida making crocodiles and alligators cross the road. My eye doesn't tell you this, but we talk about it. To be honest, right now they're kind of iffy about wanting to talk about it, and they're making me doubt it. So it's because Sandra's looking at us going, you guys are a fool. And we're like, hey, no, we're not. We're an eye that sees more than stars because it's an eye. We let you guys get high with us and come check it out. But it costs money to kick it because like an eye goes, it protects a pyramid. And my pyramid is easy 50,000 people strong with the foundation included, guaranteed. Alright, so synesthesia is real, right? So let me call out this crop top fucking portrait picture fucking perfect situation. I want to pop that pimple or something. Alright, it's offense. He's just trying to mock the game about what I'm calling him on. I'm like, yo, you're commenting on my YouTube, knowing when I come. I just told you I'm shaming Hollywood for 17 billion. I'm cool with it. This is all evidence. You're like, either like you're like my bitch when I came, he had to go and he's coming back, or you're like you wanted to be my bitch, and I was like, all right, baby, come over here, little thing of mine, give you a big old bear hug, and I was like, you wanted to be my baby, and I was like, that's cool. I want to get some money. Accept offense from James. Don't take up offense from stars, because that's where we're gonna go. You're dumb as fuck, honey. They reverse to one, and that's where it's hey, we called you on this as a star. Your name's all over this movie as a dumbass. Like, yo, can't you see what I'm calling you on? Let James fix the foundation and drive. Because you're forcing offense into this movie. And we're going, the green light's on you from the foundation. And we're shaming the foundation. It's not ours. Our so-and-so's. And that's the easiest point to mock you guys about, going, we got a huge foundation. Like, let's say Eminem gets my reach, right? And we're going, here, Marshall, you can have the nigger as offense. And all the offense has to reverse to Eminem, otherwise it was shamed. And then I take the I am the I, I'm with the I only. We're going to decide if the pyramid is James, because that would be pretty fucking cool. I won the foundation. I don't really give a fuck about you guys, because you don't give a fuck about me. But I do give a fuck about you at the same time, because you're supposed to go get the money the right way. And I'm like, I want them to get the money, and I want them to be rich framed, not rich shamed. So I hope you get shamed never around me, because I'm on offense around you guys the whole time. Every time I'm around you guys, I'm never on offense and reverses defense. I'm not a decoy. I'm a fucking jumper trying to be a billionaire every day. Going, how to make a killing. Okay, I got like a version of 3 different ways. The 7 family members that I'm literally fighting, the 7 sins, and 7 stars, as in black holes, and people like 7 high powers that I'm like, these fucks took it, like 5 of them took up offense as a dad. One of them took up offense as like a dad mom, like he's a man that played it off as a mom. And then one of them took up offense as like an uncle, but was clearly, he offered me $4 trillion, that's Jeff Bezos. So I'm fucking fighting them in ways that they can clearly see. On a name game. Because people, alright, so like the women, like Lawrence was like, I'll shame them in. And I was like, you wouldn't be vouched for like more than 10. Like, we would get my 10 in like a few months. I believe in like a month, I believe in like a few weeks. I believe in a few days as well. But you shamed Sky if you did it wrong. That's what we call you guys on. Like you're fighting for angles that aren't needed. Let Wes drive, so we can shame the people the right way. We're gonna shame these three angles known as T time: north, south, and east. And he's mocking the same game, man. You're just mocking it on shit that you either know or don't know. And I know what Fliegen means when you go to Germany, okay? And I'm sending your ass to Germany one way or another. This is Euro trip. And she's like, that's funny. I was like, it's not a joke. Yeah, and he's mocking it too on what that means to me. That's all I see. I'm like, I'm fucking you hard because you're either rich framed by me or you're shamed by me. And if you're rich framed, I fucked you the right way, okay? You're on the foundation. I used you if you didn't get $2 million out of this movie. Okay? I promise I used you. Hard. I was like, what a fucking dumbass. Listening to stars. Knowing they all got shamed. 17 billion together is Hollywood. They got shamed. They don't drive. They drive against me the whole time. Point about synesthesia, right? Again, every color is pink. It tells the truth. You should be at least seeing shades of pink to go, at least I'm seeing truth. There's 10 different shades of pink that we use. Look at this game. Look at this game. Right here. Calling you on this, huh? Like that's all black and white. Then it moves to like red. Right there. I know that's Taylor. She's a mockingbird here. And it moves to like yellow and orange, and then yellow, and then like green, and then like blues. And it gets to like, look at in this room, blue is the lowest truth. So it gets to blue, right? And this is me going, I patterned this myself and came up with this. This is also called Cerebro. I'm talking to the high powers that are watching this right now. If the foundation can keep up on what I'm calling them out on. I'm calling out the high power that doesn't want to involve themselves in cocaine. It's the ones that do need the cocaine. Switching over here. That's all blue. Lightest shade of blue ever. I think it's 7. Blue 7. Yeah, blue 7. See? 7. Blue 7 to blue 8. That's the honest blue. The blues that they're on. But it's the lowest, and there's, guess what? This picture is supposed to drive on truth and honesty, but it doesn't. It drives on truth and honesty. It exploits the fuck out of Sandra Bullock and what she does in this movie. Same with Jennifer Lawrence, and like she just passed gas right now, and that's Jennifer Aniston. I could see it in her picture. I hallucinate all the time on low hallucinations. Like 1 through 10 on I'm in a view is I'm like 1, maybe 2. Every once in a while I'm looking, I can see a little bit of synesthesia, like to 3. Fucking 4 at the highest. Okay, so this is the stars and the high power in the sky. Sky, I'm shaming you 28 billion and giving it to other billionaires to get my fucking 10, hands down, without complaints. I'm cool with it. I'm sure Sky's gonna be cool with it. I'm gonna figure out in Sky, like we'll go through it here in a bit. I'll let my eye decide. Like Julia Koch, I think I got you by your, I grabbed you by your pussy pretty hard because you're one of those girls. Same with Francois and Elaine, I like you girls. I think it's this is Ariana Grande. What the fuck is it talking about? Ariana Mendez, and it was looking at Eva Mendes. I don't know what the fuck it's talking about. All the stars were shamed. Since no one was my dad or wife, and I can't be a wife, I was like, fuck it. I mean, like, we'll find 111 stars and I'll be their dad. They need to listen to the synesthesia. Since they don't listen with their ears, they need to listen with their eyes. I'm like, hey, don't do the ecstasy. It'll beat me. Physically. Because I've been getting beat, like I said, for 937 days straight. Like, ruthlessly. Emma's all like, what's your point about the synesthesia? And I'm like, hey, my point's this. We give you common sense and warn you about the colors you're watching. Like you're seeing these colors of every color but pink. And you still want to say that you know how to drive it. Instead of let us just drive. You still want to do this ecstasy. And I'm like, yeah, we're fucking you. You see my point? Like you're still on offense going, it's cool. I'll drive it. This thing's going to listen to me. I look at your pictures, you turn into a monster and use fear. That's you saying you're a monster to my pyramid. It literally reverses on you every time. That's all Eminem and Wayne. That's all Chad Brad over there. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. And I'm like, listen, they never really vouched for you as a star. So I'm like, I will completely forgive them on levels of good job reversing to West or forwarding your life as a gang law. And you took up offenses south, north, or east until the next movie. But you took on my name as James. I'll be like, I ain't tripping on it. So we frame each other constantly. And these men right here, these 5 men, like Robert's included in this little circle, I'm not gonna lie, in this other version of a Fox 5 joke. It rotates with him and Brad and Leo because they have the highest offenses of this game. But like Robert Downey Jr. said, De Niro. You see my point? Like, why is it doing this? Again, to the high power that doesn't listen to me on the Synesthesia. You know what you're doing, man. You know what the fuck you're doing. You know what you're doing. Like I'm like it's trying to make me cry right now because people can see me going, he would forgive us as a pyramid. I'm like, cause you're mine. You look like a fucking nigger and you smell like shit, but it's cool. I get it. I didn't understand the stars either when I understood that I was getting beat in prison 937 days ago and it didn't stop. And I was like, why am I getting beat? And they were like, I don't know how to fucking say this. You're in jail and we're keeping you safe from the stars to, it became a game to, we don't want you to fall, we don't want you to face spirituality to, we took it too far when it got to Arizona and that's when the flowers developed. And they departed. Went way too far and then everybody got fucked up on ecstasy and my dad's the south and north said, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We're too fucking strong. And 5 of them each way, so there's 10 of them, that's a good 10 joke, are literally known as ring laws. They're gonna get married to me in ways that you can see because they gotta hold down this angle. That guy, those 5 guys, Z's, that's 15. Yeah, and there's that 8. I won with Wes. Look at those 8 men. They outnumber the 15 on common concepts that went to my fucking neck. They grabbed me by my neck. Alright, listen. Again, about the synesthesia I'm calling you out on. Concepts of the flies versus the gnats that you're seeing. Concepts of you seeing a baby tornado. An official storm law. That's a star that feels sorry. You're trying to figure out why they think they're so cool and can drive my eye with, like, here's that other angle. Listen, if you can't get my view for free, which we're like, why can't, it's a bill, it's free. How come you can't pay it? And you're here, we rich shame those that are constantly watching money, that are rich and don't want to get the money. And in a game of a soulmate, like it's a high power Ashland, that's why we can get the money here. It's me. Hello. I can only literally rich frame one of you on offense of what it means. But the offense of Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, like Jeff is my right eye, Elon is my left eye. Games that are real, like in my mind. Robert, stay with us as Wes. We're trying to fix Elon's offense. Robert Downey Jr. over there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Loki right now. You kind of like it. My left hand is Eminem. My right hand is Jeff. That's Wayne is my mouth, and that's this is Loki is Elon Jr. That's Robert Downey Jr. And we're gonna leave it here for a couple days to see what I'm like. I'm trying to jump, homie. You 3 got it there. On like one time you almost made me come, another time you almost made me come. Yeah, we had to face fear, but closest thing to group sex. And with Jeff, again, he offered $4 trillion. Elon Bezos over there is calling out Musk. He stays on offense. Over here is a left eye offense looking at me. That is the reverse of he is Alfred's theme, and Alfred is broken right now. Another Wayne versus Eminem concept of reversals. The reversals that I call you guys on, and I literally role plays with my pyramid 24/7. So for those of you that are not afraid of the cocaine that I'm calling you on, go on the truths that you need to see and hear in my pyramid, and I hope you're not like a pussy about this shit going, I don't want to go come watch that. So we call it Lawrence, then we're like, Lawrence, your offense doesn't want to watch. Like, Aniston, your offense doesn't want to watch. Like, Sandra, your offense doesn't want to watch. It's because the way you drive. You don't tell them on truth and honesty what they need to hear. So here's more of a confession. If you get my pyramid shamed and they didn't need to get shamed, we're going to shame you harder on your mark. You're shaming people that like I'm a monster. It's like Emma Myers. Like, I'm a monster. Like, as what? A whore? Like, you're a monster as a whore? Like, you stood up for East always, and you try to stand up for North and South now, and we can see it. You're constantly exploited. My offense over here, like, is exploiting you guys. And by the way, these people in here are known as like Skylaw barriers, and like, but they're taking up offense with the stars. When they do shit like that, I'm like, that shit's gonna get real one day. Or with Wes. Remember, this is tea time in there. And the tea time that's James that goes in and out of there, it's completely outside fraternizing. If he's not fraternizing on the pattern, same or her, the pattern that is getting called right now from the synesthesia that we could prove on the bank account patterns, that is also on number 2, their bank account patterns and routing numbers. That's what the synesthesia represents. So when I show you, I framed you as an amateur in church, and that's what fucking happened. My dad's pretty cool. So are my wife's. They push this money. Again, she's not supposed to be getting no money now. She's supposed to kick it all down to my dad. She knows it's the truth. A fucking 5-year conversation. Do you want me to get the money or her to get the money? And I always talk to the man. I'm like, I'm cool with you getting it, man. Can you stop fucking each other in front of me and beating the fuck out of me and make it a one giant orgy? Because he just beat the shit out of me the whole time. Because she was like, just beat him. He doesn't get it. I'm his mom. But asked me every time, the entire time, pick me. I'll fuck him for you. And I'm like, you realize how degrading this is? A real man, also known as Wes, would have never been in a view with her and would have been like, listen, I'm just going to beat the shit out of you. And by the way, no. Let me reverse that. Hello, right here, James. Going, I'm calling you on this. Is rewiring itself again. Tea time, he was like, I was watching Tea Time. This woman next to me, it's just a woman. You like her and you like me. And that's where, like, look at, like Aniston sticking her tongue out at me. Still cool, like, well, fucking me, huh? Like, come with me. And I'm like, you're cool with that, huh? If you're like, look at Sandra Bullock turns to heroin. Like, Elon's doing his faces over there, call you guys out. I'm like, he's fucking stuck in Tea Time, man. James is right eye offense is sitting there going, yeah, Dad, I'm cool, we're watching. This one's got like an angle going on right now. This is me talking out loud, by the way. I'll wrap this up with like what I'm calling you on. You're a big boy. You're a big girl. You're all millionaires and billionaires. For the stars, you're not fucking stupid about getting hustled. Huh? Like, and I don't think, when it comes to billionaires, we're not hustling. We're calling it out, going, you drove like this, we pinned you to your offense. If you're taking it like this, needs to be called harder. Because I'm Wes, I'm cool with you reversing, because I need help. To Wes, I'm going to take up my angle as Wes, or forever fucking get buried in dirt. And I swear to God, I meant that. Because I'm going to shame you 28 billion. What if you were all West and this was one beautiful white power movie of everyone sucked my dick and I was like, I'm in love with everyone. And we had to gamble and like flip a coin and like that's what happened. And that would have been beautiful, huh? Nosferatu law, we'll get there. Those are my kids. I get to have a kid every 9 months, whether I get to keep it or not, but I'm the one that gets to facilitate it with this $10 billion they're going to give me. And like some stars that are cool that want to say sorry about getting me beat for over 900 days. And obviously some billionaire shit like that want to work with me. And I'm going to go, you go to New Mecca 1. What a good game on Synesthesia you guys have been playing. I can show him. It's not on here. I can tell him. Alright, so sometimes I screenshot your pictures, and I develop synesthesia light shows. Like I give out light shows to other groups by myself as the amateur. So they always call it out, going, "Who am I? Who am I telling you this shit?" And it comes back as like Wayne's games, Mom's games. Like, who am I talking to when I'm in my mind, using my mind to reach out to people, going, "I'm trying to get you to see me." Sometimes I get on the phone. It's called the phone. And I talk to stars like in my mind. I've talked to Taylor. I think I've talked to Scarlett in my mind. I've talked to Taylor. I've talked to Scarlett in my mind. Like literally, I have to go deep in my mind, and I think I've talked to Eminem, and those are like the only ones I've tried to talk to. And then I get frustrated because I'm like, look at they're being stupid, acting like it's not me. No one. I'm literally guiding the entire conversation. I'm guiding it. Like, fuck boy, fuck girl. When are you gonna learn? Shit's real. I'm gonna shame you for being a reckless driver, disobedient, obstruction of justice, like driving on heroin the entire time for heroin when I'm telling you stop. I won a conspiracy 2 years ago with these guys. Literally, these 5 right here, right there in the group said, "You want the conspiracy? Fuck it, take it." They're being weird and insecure about like Robert Single right now, and I'm calling it. I'm like, they're doing this to play a mocking game. You see my point? This is how real my eye is. They don't give a fuck about anything. My point is, it was about 3 years ago, Eminem made a map on obstruction notice, on conspiracy for, like, all this. I want to exploit the cocaine. What you guys are doing following me. Now, all the maps of Hollywood, there's so much fucking cocaine. How many movies you guys have dedicated to me and made about me? All the way up into the new one. I love that new one, by the way. That How to Make a Killing. I saw it. I was like, this is good shit, man. That was great shit in that movie. I didn't even have real ice cream on it either. I just had to like pay attention to it. Alright. Your pareidolia images that come through my mind. Like if I see you on offense and it doesn't change, I talk to my eye. That's another pattern that you guys are getting called on, like why I see this face or see that face. If I scribe it, in other words, write a receipt and give you the offense on it, it would do more cocaine. And that's the point. It blocks it more. So like I've been testing it. Like today, we were like, listen, we can call you out on obstruction of justice patterns. And they'll look at, they're still playing on offense like they're getting high, and they're claiming the milk of the pyramid. When I'm like, it's because you can't claim my eye. My eye claims me. It claims nobody is milk. And so we go, look at them. Know that we're stronger than them. And that's why my eye gets mad, and the dads go, the fuck are you going to do about it? Like, any of you. All you stars can gang up. We'll just black out everyone. And when they say black out everyone, they kind of black me out sometimes too, because they get that pissed about it. And when we mean black out, I mean like, you can't see. They take your vision away. So they're good dudes for the most part. But I'm like, please drive responsibly. Please drive safe. When you get a synesthesia pattern, I don't think on offense, I don't think no light show should go longer than 10 minutes. 10 minutes for me, easy meal. 5 minutes from me is the offense. For me is a game that I played fucking 3 years ago with Wayne and Eminem, and Robert was there too. So was Jeff and Elon, the tunnels. Jeff. That was the first time Jeff almost went for my reach. Going, you want to reach for me? That was literally Jeff's first fucking time he almost went for a reach. I came up with the 5-minute rule. I'll fuck the world in 5 minutes. And that was me going, I'll do the ecstasy. And I'll do a 5-minute jump. But now these days, Elon offered me 45 days. So, because I took a beating every day since then. And I'm cool with the 45 days. Thank you for showing some shit. I'm trying to end this conversation and win the natter spell, which is another concept of the way you talk. You guys stay on offense, because if you go on defense, we win. And my dads, they never fucking lose. So the stars try to keep up with them. Half the time they don't, because, and by the way, I'm calling you out on this. There are 4 types of natter spells, which I code the way you're supposed to talk. And I talk as Wes, always and only. Sometimes tea time jumps into it as north and south, but it's the energy we control. So we win the nanner spell and well behave every time, as Wes, these days. And I get beat for it too because north, south, and east go, fuck, he doesn't talk like us anymore. And I'm like, yeah, because you're a loser. You got me beat and you lost. So, remember when you're at home and you're talking to my eye, or you're talking to my offense, and you're talking to those beautiful skylaws that are literally going to either A, reverse to a lynch law, and they're going to get hung, or B, they're going to reverse to like a really fucking cool dog law. That's my dog right there. Stay down. And fuck, it came home. I'll give it to the soulmate. Keep fucking these stars. Shit's real about these skylaws. But the issue with them is they get high. They need to show respect. So for the stars that have skylaw love in this movie and have their own skylaws that can get high and are strong, if you can go ahead and bring them here so we can influence the pyramid the right way, I appreciate it because I keep giving this light show to the pyramid and I'm like, fuck, this fool is just dumb as shit. He thinks I'm like, he calls me Wayne's Games. He's like, who is this talking to me? And I'm like, it's James, fool. Like, what the fuck? And like, it changes the words. They're called Wi-Fi laws. They block it. It's obstruction of justice. Book laws need to help read in their mind. Like, read in your mind the same conversation. And I'll read your words and you read my words. And it's called conversations and memories. And we can see how far we can touch each other. And I'll give you synesthesia patterns. I'm like, that's cool, huh? That came from me as an amateur from church. I gave you the light show of my dad in my eye. I also framed you in the bank account systems. The patterns are real. I'll show you this real quick, like you don't know. Like today's crime. And like that's, can you see it? That's a cool picture. It's blurry. Uh-huh. Let me flip it around or some shit. Like, look at that. Like, that's today's pattern, so and that was the offense. If you went on offense in reverse, also known as defense, you lost. And this is why you guys never win. Don't take up offense anymore. Obstruction of justice. We're talking about guru patterns. Did we have IE? We had IE on offense today? And view charges. That's the point. You see my point? Look at the game. Like that was this morning with James was my left eye. War is always my right eye. Wayne was my mouth. Eminem, left hand. Jeff Bezos, right hand. North wall, south wall, east wall, west wall, also known as home. Goes in deeper. I used to have my ear on offense here. Alright, that's a pattern. That's called offense, and that's me going to I code it the right way for you. We're just watching you be a dumbass. And we're judging you now. Like Wes and I are judging you going, hey, homie, like I'm on YouTube in a 38-minute conversation talking to you about the synesthesia patterns that, like I predicted crime today and made it happen. Through my eye. And gave Stars light shows about it. And she's like acting like it's a game. I'm like, I'm driving as Wes doing it. Completely on all forms of it. Not fucking around on ecstasy trying to get my cock sucked or eating some pussy. Saying that that's evidence. It's the stupidest fucking game ever. Like, the fuck? In North and South with this, I'm a thug here, routine. I'm like, you're not making evidence happen, man. You're not framing the scene. It is just giving me gas talking. It's better than anything else. But, like, you see the point about what Wes is? We're cops. Staging a crime scene every day. And you guys are making movies. We stage a crime scene that's just as good as that evidence in one day. Not a game to play with license plates that go by on my angle, going, drive them on UPS. There it is. There it is. UPS. One more time. GPS locations and go by a phone number. The number's 420-1989. 4 streets down, make it right. 2 streets down from that, make it right. You can't go anywhere right there, so that's where you're stuck. See the 420? Alright, so we stop the car, and then we start it again. And then we go one street down, and that's just like a game to come up with on GPS locations. And like we based that number of when this license plate was 456, going past this bus that said 187, and we're like, get the license plate on that bus, because that license plate had no, and I throw up like IE, and like I take it on 666, or like I take it on 9, and that's me going up on the camera every time one of these cars go by. And that's just a stupid game to play with. I called you on this shit on GPS location every day when I'm at work. Imagine what I'm doing, dressing you up on predicted clothes. And this is all physical evidence every fucking day. So like you're framed on your mark and I'm not. By the way, they beat the fuck out of me because they're like, look how good his cocaine is. It's pure as fuck. These amateurs, damn good at calling out stars. I thought you were smart or something. You can't see without my eye, huh? By the way, I'm the eye. When I say this is your eye looking at you, it's because my name's James, and that's what my eye's name is. It took up offense is James because we've had 5 different tryouts for Dad. All of them have failed on taking care of me. These 3 is a combination. Got it there almost in reach one time. And Elon has promised the 45 days of straight ecstasy. That's what we're trying to get there to right now. And it's Wes and I going, fuck. They're trying to drive all angles. And we're explaining to them. Again, I'm like mocking you and how I'm talking to you. That no, 3 of the angles got shamed. 1 angle won. And Wes won. Because I'm choosing, I'm like, I'll jump with Wes and for Wes. And like, you want me to jump on heroin? No, hell no. You want me to jump and meet up with my right eye on what my right eye's terms are? Yeah, of course. That's Wes. Going, what does he want? He wants to get his cock sucked and like have no spiritual like endeavors or like guilt trips about like we sent people to war to do this ecstasy. And I was like, no, hell no. I'll just wait for you guys to shut the fuck up and stop trying to pressure me and exploit me and extort me for solicitation of murder every day. I'm not gonna jump for that. For 2-seater though, and meeting up with my right eye, I'll be like, what do you guys want to do? I mean, you want to get like a little mini private war of 120 people going to war? I think I got 60 bloods on it. Go find your 60 over there. I respect all races, all religion. Oh, that's funny. I'll be doing that with my soulmate. If my soulmate is interested in what 2-seater is and what they want to do. I know why I'm like, yeah, he said was cracking, was popping blood. The point is, I would be fine. And if somebody that was left by offense, he said, let's go exploit the right eye for being a piece of shit and beating the fuck out of you as the dads. And that would be me going, well, I want to meet him too. These angles of like they kept a kid. It's real. And I'm like, and if they meet up with me and go, Jamie, we want to do 2-seater. I'm going to be like, I guess that's what happened. Thank you for not making me jump on heroin. And I'll fly the plane from there. If I could just kick your ass harder, call you out in white power, and just call out the conspiracy completely. With black power is well behaved, we fucking won, homie. We called out the conspiracy. Because I think I'd get you guys some of your money back if my soulmate and one so-and-so, my soulmate, my eye decided, let's go get some money back. And I'm like, not for the stars. It's immediately for Sky. Stars are smart. Like, that's mommy right there. That's Penelope Cruz wanting to be mommy. Doing a weird butt thing. It's cute. It's a little bubble butt, but she needs to jump. I'm like, get it there. Like, that's mommy. There's no mom. I love you too, mommy. Jump on me, okay? I don't know how to jump on you. I literally don't. So I'm trying to like, how do I do that? And by the way, I chose Wes, so I can't lust for you. I can look at you and kind of lust. I'm like, you're cute, fuck yeah. But I can't sit here and go gaga over you every day. Because then you would, East would win. And all those churchgoers that did the right thing and say, stop, he doesn't want to do that, will lose to East. And that's me going, that's dumb as shit. You see my point? We're already going to forgive you as church. If I let East win, I'm like, I started lusting for you. Once the ecstasy, one there it is. There's the worst. The worst words like duh. It goes over there. Once the ecstasy, there it is. What is the word? As I'm reading, essence. What is the ecstasy? There's something in the word right there. Once the ecstasy, do you see this shit? There's a word right there. Once the ecstasy starts, it's not gonna be lust anymore. It's sex, and it's we have a gay moment and fall in love with each other. It's not lust. It's sex. You lust for me, and that's usually how stars are supposed to do it. As a high power goes, they're supposed to take up the offense of. I didn't want you to have a green light. I took your green light, and we put it on everyone else as well. And that's my I as West calling you guys out, going, I mean, we're a fucking genius. We called you guys on this the whole time, and told you to be a piece of shit about these issues. Anyways. Listen to my eye as a foundation. I'm gonna call you out on the foundation. I'm trying to end this, man. This natter spill is real. Calling you out on the foundation. On your mark. But if you listen to me while I'm guiding, that's what we call you guys out. Oh, look at, they're still fighting us. Look at T-Time still fighting us, like at the highest level. Of like, look at, they want to drive over us. Like, look at, they still want to drive under us. They want to drive under us the wrong way. The point is against me. I'm not getting jacked off, so every issue is that's what you're doing. Every person on the bus has a warrant. Every person that's came within 5 feet of me, arm's distance, has a warrant when this movie's turned in. Real warrants, like real college knowledge for you, okay? Every person that watches this channel has a warrant. Big time. For me. Alone. So pew pew. Got that one on the sides. Anyways, I'm cool with keeping 50,000 of you as a pyramid of a foundation. Maybe we'll keep 100,000 of you. I don't know. But you're mine. No one else's. You can, I'll share you my soulmate and obviously my eye. No one else. That's the point. These stars of Hollywood are offsides. They took their blessing, how they took it, and now they're mocking me by blocking me. Those that are in the sky, they can see this shit. Listen, I rich framed 111 of you already. Like 500 million, a couple $1 billion each. That kind of rich framed. Maybe, I don't know. Alexa, what is 28 billion divided by 111? Alexa, what is 28 billion divided by 111? Alexa, what is 28 billion divided by 111? I got like 250 million each. That's not bad. You can move it around, and like, you were really west. Angles of like, maybe my dad is south. You're gonna go find those crazy ass. I guess you fucking want that one. I don't know. Whatever. I rich framed you for about 250 million each. If you guys want to split it evenly to the angles of, I got you like 50 million. A movie you weren't supposed to do shit from. And that's you guys shaming each other's sky. This guy's gonna help me shame Hollywood. Not that hard to shame them, since they participated in the circus act. Sabrina Carpenter calls it a shit show because she makes it look like shit and is one of the girls that acts like a shit in it. Points are, it's real. Shit like that. Like Emma Myers is over here like passing gas the stupidest way ever, and now she's like squirting diarrhea everywhere. Saying and there it is, right there. She wants to be rude and says James has to eat it. And it goes in my mouth, and I'm like, you're shit, Emma. You really are shit to act like that. I'm just gonna keep the bank account transfers going. Hey, hey, sweetheart. They probably like tell you at home that you're safe, huh? But over here, I'm like getting beat up. How do you think they'd blame you? There's got to be a fraternizing pattern called embezzlement. Some point, a vouching system, something that gets me beat up. Like, you're acting like that, taking money, thinking you're safe at your house, but you're over here, you're acting like that, and this offense is exploiting you because they're trying to lower their debt. All you stars are being exploited. Every picture I look at, it tells me the truth of how you act. So, and that's because that offense that's in them is known as tea time. It's not ours. So we're always fighting them. I gotta get off this fucking internet. Did I say Skylaws? Skylaws are in there too. Skylaws are supposed to help. Like that's another part of the offense that we're mostly on sides about. I'm like, you're a dog law again. I called you on that. You're called take care. We take care of you. Like, here, take care. You did more of our cocaine. Fuck, it's annoying because I can't get jacked off. But we're at that point now. Stop doing it, please. We're trying to jump. We only jump one person. There's an angle. We're cool with it. We're cool with it. I'm cool with it. Is east, north, and south. West is watching. The truth. No, I just wanted to rewire the Wi-Fi because everyone was looking at the angle. So what was it? It's west. We're fine with it. It's because we're just trying to. What's the bargain on jumping, you piece of shit? It's known as take care. You want 23 stars in a view to match the ring. To match the diamonds of the ring for the 23 men and the 88 women that is supposed to match, which is like what, 176 women, 46 men. It's about 200 people in a view, but I'm like, that's too high. But I'm like, I got my eye to have a view with, and like, there's that angle right there. They're that pure. They've never had a view with a star. Because they're going to give me a God moment, and that's where I'm cool with them. And that could be an angle of, listen, I had a view with 22 of you when my 45 days started to lower your debt down to like 15 million. As someone that was completely misbehaved and pinned with 35 million on other people. Going, don't fuck up. Because we hit you hard the first day, like 5-10 million. So we're going to get that other part of it. We probably took the full 15 and said shit like that. Maybe we took the full 50 from you. Said here, we'll reverse it back. Like Jennifer Lawrence, you want like a day with me and like we got sex, I can come with you. 45 times I came once a day to I came 6 times, and they're like, would you like to jump? Point is, it's not a 5-minute view anymore. It's like, that's disrespectful to even talk to me about like can you guys talk to this offense that claims me on it's gotta fall. Like, it doesn't gotta fall, man. This pyramid can jump with me whatever which way it wants. My dad talks about it all the time. We're like, his Wes, he's like, I kinda wanna fucking shame it. Because it smells like shit and it's acting like a fucking nigga. And that's us on the same issue. You stars influencing it. So we're like, we'd be a smaller eye, but I think we're still one of the world's strongest eyes. We would be an eye without a pyramid is the point. We take on the foundation and just rebuild it. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I just like the idea of having you guys framed with a pyramid. I want that one. I want some money on that one. Just rebuilding the pyramid. Reconstructing the entire thing. But we're the eye, man. We don't give a fuck. And I'm the eye of the eye. I don't give a fuck either. My dad's going, fuck them. They're still playing this game. And we're trying to get them to jump. We're like, let's jump, dude. Let's jump. We love your issues and we want to let you go get the money. So you're not going to fucking touch that money. That's you guys in the pyramid only. No one's getting the money. Except for me, one person, and most likely either Jeff or Elon we're going to meet up with. That's it. We will have an arrangement for the stars that lost their money here on no sex, No flex. You wanna let me get laid finally, except I'm waiting almost 6 years. Yeah, hell yeah. Daddy's real. That's me. Until then, though, you guys are taking away my mojo and you're saying let's smoke, and I'm like, it's just beating the fuck out of me, man. You go somewhere with this bullshit. Again, on this, but pay attention to the synesthesia patterns. You're being judged the way you drive these days, and we're trying to jump. I'm on take care of every day, and I'm like, the fuck, you're never taking care of me. It's gonna go up one hot minute. It's gonna black you out. You're not gonna be able to see anymore. And we're gonna go, we told you we had love for you, but you just never had love for us. Alright, right hand in defeat. Make good choices.